everybody, Dr. Eric Herman, Guru Chiropractor, back again for another video. By the way, peace and love to everybody out there. Also, Team Ringdinger Doctor of New Jersey and the tri-state area, proud to represent. I'm back again with another new patient, Diego.
Yes, sir.
What's going on,
How
sir? Welcome to the office. I think you live in Somerville, so that's not too far, like 30 minutes away, 25 minutes.
Roughly, depending on how
and you work up in Dover, so that's a little further, but
yeah.
You found me on the internet. You were interested in the Ringdinger, and you were watching some other doctors' clips, and then I guess the algorithm popped me up.
Yes, sir.
And you realized I was close.
Yep.
And then how long from when you started watching to you actually today? Like, was it short or long?
5 months.
5 months. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Diego's got not a lot of stuff going on, but he's got some lower back. And it's persistent, right?
Yeah.
And right now it's about moderate. You told me it's hanging around at about a 6 or 7 on the average, but it does peak up to like a 9. You're having severe episodes. And you also have right side sciatica, but right now it's managed with orthotics,
Yes,
which is really interesting. He said he got orthotics. When he wears his orthotics, his sciatica doesn't bother him. But when he takes it out in less than a day of not wearing them, it starts flaring.
Bad.
Right? So probably there's something out of balance in your pelvis or your hips. And when you and the orthotics are keeping it a little more balanced and a little more pressure off there. And when you take them out, it starts tweaking on that nerve again.
Yeah.
So we're going to do an exam and figure it out. Oh, also right shoulder pain, a little weakness in the shoulder.
Yep.
How long has that been going on? I didn't ask you.
Years.
Years.
Yeah.
How long has the lower back been bothering you? I didn't ask that. I didn't answer.
Years too. But as I got older, it starts progressing. So
yeah. So, and it's getting worse over time, which usually happens without any intervention. Yeah. But you have gone to other chiropractors.
Yes.
And it has given you relief, but it seems temporary, right? It manages it. Comes back relatively quickly. You get relief after the adjustment, and then shortly down the road, it starts. Okay, got it. So he's here to try to Ringdinger in the full body. He was looking for somebody to get a little more done for him. So we're gonna do a full release today, and we're gonna see what happens, like usual. So I decided to film the exam because I want to show you guys a good shoulder exam, and then we'll roll into a spine exam, and then if everything works out, Ringdinger full body, and hopefully he'll be smiling on the way out. That's my goal. All right, so what I want you to do for the shoulder first and neck is come sit here on this stool, facing the camera. Stop messing with my table. I'm just messing around. So your job, just stay relaxed and, let me know, give me feedback if anything doesn't feel right as I'm doing my thing, okay? So the first thing I just want to do is check out your posture a little bit from here. Look at his shoulders. Look at my fingers. See how this is higher and this is lower? So you got a high right shoulder. Usually high side means tighter, pulling up. So and this is the involved shoulder. So there's a correlation just right off the bat. And you got a head tilt to the right. So if you look at the ears, look at my fingers, see how this one's slightly higher? So his head is cocked off to the right. So it's kind of pinching because this is bending down and this is coming up. And it's sort of pinching in there. So that's the first thing that I see. As I'm feeling the neck, these lower neck muscles are really hypertonistic, meaning they're tighter than they should be when you're seated in a relaxed position. The front muscles here are called the scalenes, and they're really fired up. Is that sore when I'm poking around in there? Yeah. How about on this side? Yeah, so you definitely have a lot of tightness, which is the precursor to compression. I want to see now how well your mobility is in your neck. So you be passive, you let me turn it around a little bit. I'm not going to jerk it or go too far, but once it stops, I'm going to go a little further. You let me know if that causes any pain to amplify, okay? So first turn to the right. Okay, see how the nose stops right about here? It's not too bad, but perfect, you should be able to get about 80 degrees. I would say that's about 65 degrees. So it's about 15% impaired. Go to the left. This is a little bit more tight. See, that stops there. Should be able to go there. Maybe, I'm estimating, but that's about a 60, 55 degrees instead of 80. When I stretch it here, does that cause any pain in your neck or anything shooting into the shoulder?
No.
Okay. How about this side? Anything bothering you? Okay. Now I'm going to tilt it. Hold on. There's something on me. Okay, I'm better. Tilt to the left. Not too bad going lateral. Go to the other side. Anything hurting you when I do that?
No.
Okay. Go backwards. Anything feeling tight, pinching, jamming in through here or anything like that?
No.
No. Okay. Chin down as far as you can. Okay. Anything pulling here or even pulling in the lower back?
No.
Okay. So mobility is not horrible. It is less than optimal, but not horrible, especially compared to a lot of people walking in here. Some people can't even turn past like 15 degrees.
No.
Looking from the side view, which we talked about earlier, because you're a desk worker, you're an IT guy, you definitely have a very significant forward head posture. So forward head, the head should be, normal condition should be right on top of the body. Most people are walking around like this. Yeah. It's called anterior head translation, forward head posture, text neck, now they're calling it tech neck, text neck, right?
Yeah, with
the techie guys. The way to measure it is, I'm going to go on this side so the camera can see. You bisect the shoulder in half. If you're wearing your shirt properly, it's usually the seam. Take that seam straight back to the skull, and that's where the hole in your ear should be. So again, I don't have a measuring device, but I'm estimating that to be 2.5, maybe 2.5 inches coming forward, which is very significant. The good news is the pull usually gets that released by like 50% one visit. Well, so we're going to check afterwards. Okay. Now I want to do some compression testing. So basically, I'm going to push down on your head to add a little compression in the neck and upper back. Let me know if that causes any increase in discomfort or not. So just a little push down.
No.
Any pinching or pain or anything? All right. Now I'm going to isolate, do one side at a time. So come back a little bit, tilt to the right, relax. Anything ouch? Yeah, a little, what, like a twinge? Or
twinge, yeah.
Okay. So that's a potential compression here shooting into, so it could possibly be related, neck and shoulder. Come back and go to the left. Anything? No. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm going to do the opposite. Going to do a little distraction or decompression by pushing your head up a little bit. Just let me know how that feels in general. Well, I like that. It gives me some relief. It feels good. I want more. Okay. No different neutral or yuck.
Okay.
Stay relaxed. And come down. How did it feel stretching up, like in general?
Neutral.
Neutral? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now I want to test some strength for this right shoulder. Okay. So we're going to do some muscle testing. Turn a little bit this way. I'm trying to get the right angle for the camera. Turn a little bit more this way. Actually, wheel back a little bit. Oh. Yeah, there you go, there you go. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to put your arm in certain positions, and then I'm going to press in a specific direction. Okay. Each position isolates one of the shoulder muscles. And I want to just see if A, it's strong enough to keep it contracted, and B, if when you resist, if it causes any pain. Gotcha. Okay, so first thing is just stick your hand straight out to the side, and I'm going to push down. You keep looking forward. Don't let me. Ready? Resist. Okay, pretty strong. Any pain when you resist? Okay, now bring it in front, and don't let me push down. Resist. Any pain?
I start getting
a little pain, but it's still contracting properly, which is good. Turn your palm up. Keep your elbow locked. Don't let me push down. Ready? Resist. Uh-oh. See how that's wobbly? Yeah. Does it hurt too or just weak?
No, just weak.
Okay. That test kind of isolates your AC joint, which is where your collarbone attaches to your shoulder, right about here. Is that sore? Mm-hmm. Yeah? Okay. So potentially, as of right now, it's not 100%, but it's my working diagnosis is at least part of your shoulder problem is you got a jammed up AC joint. But don't worry, I know how to release it. Okay? Let's do a couple more tests. So bring your arm, bend your elbow. Okay, let me come around this way. Now bring your elbow up like you're going to try to uppercut me under the chin. Now don't let me push your elbow down. Ready? Resist. Any pain?
A little bit.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to check, it shouldn't be, because you're complaining here, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to check a little bit of the posterior muscle. So turn your palm towards me. I'm going to try to pull this way, resist. Okay. Ready? Resist. Okay. Halfway down with the arm. And again, push backwards. Any pain? Yes, starting to hurt. Halfway down. I mean, more down. Again, push backwards. Okay. It's not weak, but increases some pain. All right. Now I want to do the upper pec, because a lot of times the pec clavicular, the upper chest muscle, is also involved with shoulder. But you got to lay down. So go ahead and lay down on your back, face up on this table. Let me orient myself. It's this side, right?
The what?
The right shoulder?
No, right here.
I mean right shoulder. Folks, I'm a little dyslexic. All right, so what you want to do here is keep your elbow locked. Turn your palm this way. Don't let me push this way. You push this way.
Okay.
Ready? Resist. Any pain?
Not really.
It's nice and strong. That's the main chest muscle. But now we're going to isolate the upper pec. So what I want you to do, again, keep your elbow locked. And I'm going to pull down like a slot machine on a 45 towards me. Okay. Don't let me. Ready? Resist. It's a little wobbly. Did it cause any pain?
Very minor.
Yeah. Okay. Relax. So as of right now, the main negative test was your AC joint. So we're going to work on that, and then we're also going to adjust the ball and socket. It's part of my normal full body anyway. On everybody that comes through here, I release the AC. Then we're going to check it afterwards and see if that AC, this test, gets stronger and less painful. And if it does, pretty high probability that's what that's what the problem is in your shoulder. Okay. Now I want you to roll over and face down on this table. Put your face in a key. And relax your hands on the side rails there. Good. Stay relaxed. I'm coming over in behind you, and I want to see how your posture looks from this perspective. Now your pants are a little crooked, so I'm going to straighten that out so I can tell whether it's your actual body that's crooked or your pants. All right, so pelvis doesn't look too bad as far as out of alignment. I don't see much of a torque, and I don't see an unleveling. But I do see something down here. Look at his feet as they, see how this one goes straight up and down, and this one's kind of twisted out sideways here like this. That's called external rotation. A lot of times that could be caused by the sacroiliac being jammed up or too tight in the muscles up here. So we're going to do a little work on that and check that afterwards. But his right shoulder blade is definitely higher up, also higher up to the ceiling. Again, because it's probably way tighter all through here. I don't know if you could see how this is up higher. Yeah. So usually the high side is the tighter side. Does it pick it up? Good. Now we're going to check some more for the lower back. So I'm going to do a couple orthopedic tests here. First thing is simply I'm just going to bend up your knees, right? Normal, you should just feel it stretching here, right? So if this gets tight when I bend your knees up, I don't care. That's a normal thing. Don't worry about that. However, when I bend, if anything here gets tighter, like starts pulling more or hurts more in this region, let me know. Bend up the knees. What happens when I stretch up to your lower back? It's getting tighter? Okay. So that's a positive orthopedic test that indicates too much compression where it got tight. So right here is where it got tight. So yeah, that kind of verifies that you have compression in your lumbar spine. And when I feel it too, it's just tight. It's not moving like it should be. It's really, the muscles around it are tight. So it's pretty locked up. Now I'm going to check your sacroiliac joint for proper motion or not. The sacroiliac joint is the joint that connects the tailbone to the hip bone. And the motion is like this when you walk. It rotates a little bit this way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little pressure down on your tailbone, kind of like to stabilize it. And then start on your left leg. Don't bend it at the knee. Keep it stiff. Lift it up as high as you can. Go. Okay, down. It went up pretty normal range of motion. Did you have any abnormal symptoms when you lifted? No. Good. That seems okay. Try the other side. Okay, and down. Now that seemed like you hit a brick wall a little sooner on that side. Did you notice?
Yeah.
So it feels a little harder to lift this side? Yeah. So that means basically you're jammed up here in the sacroiliac on the right. Okay. Now I'm pressing down in here. Does that cause any soreness under my thumb? Like you feel tender when I push? No? How about out this way? No? How about on this side? Okay, so there's a lot of jamming, but it's not really inflamed right now. Oh, by the way, the right side is where when you do get the sciatica, right?
Yeah.
So that's a correlation. A lot of times jammed up sacroiliac could also be at least connected to, or maybe even the main cause of the sciatic referred pain down the leg. We're going to release that. We're going to release this. So we cover all our bases. Now I'm just feeling up the spine a little bit. It feels like, in general, these are called the paraspinal muscles. Just basically means the muscles alongside the spine, or erector spinae is the technical term. The right side is way tighter than the left. When I do this, it's like goes up like this. So this is all in spasm. So that again correlates right side to your right sciatic symptoms. And right side up here is tight too. So your whole right side. Do you sleep on one side more than the other? Do you do stuff more on the right than the left? Have you ever had an injury or a fall where you banged up the right side? Because usually when the whole right side is involved.
No, I sleep on both sides, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, it's really hard to say what the cause is, but it's definitely right is way tighter than the left. Is that sore when I'm poking in there? Yeah, how about this side? Somewhat?
Not as bad.
Not as bad. This side's worse, yeah. So again, I don't know 100%, but there's a high probability that the compression here is also contributing to your shoulder being weak and getting more irritated than the left side. Okay. All right. Done with the exam. Okay, I'm raising you up. All you do is nothing. Stay relaxed. Good. Now the platform on the table is going to raise up your legs. Just let the table do the job. Try not to wiggle your legs because it's got a sensitive switch in there, a weight switch. Let them bend as it comes up. And if you notice, as your legs are coming up, it flattens out the lower back curve, and it should make it more relaxed. Makes it easier to release. Good. Okay, now we got to get these pins in here pretty tight here above your hip bones. Okay. Slide your butt down a little bit more. Yeah, perfect, right there. So now we got to anchor you down with the pins. Expect it to be pretty snug. Can you handle that?
Yeah.
Good. Actually, I want to see if I can go one notch better. How about that?
That's pretty tight. Good.
If you can handle it, that's going to give you a better release. Okay, good. Now, give me your hands back to me. This is not the treatment. Does that hurt your shoulder?
No.
Okay. I'm just going to give a little tug. Just make sure you're pinned properly. Yeah, perfect. Relax them here. The towel goes around your neck, but really it hugs the back of your skull and your jaw like this. Because my hands are too small to pill properly just with my hands, so it gives me better grip. We spray it with a little tequila for pain reduction. Yeah. Open your mouth. Now, just so I don't slip on the towel, gives me better grip. Lift up your neck. Good. Come down. Your job is keep your teeth gently touching together. Top and bottom should be touching, but don't bite too hard. And then stay as relaxed as you can, and I will do the rest. Okay? You ready to go? Let me get a proper grip. Stay loose. Stay relaxed. Keep the teeth together nice and loose. And boom. And that's the ring dinger. Did you feel it go all the way down to the lower back release? Yep. So now you know. Painful or no?
No.
Yeah. But see how much releases with just one pull? See how effective that is? The whole spine, one pull. Legs are coming down. Stay relaxed. Good. All right. Before you get up, I want to see if the neck needs a little more release by doing a twist. So hold on. Let me see. Stay relaxed. Good. It's already released. Drop it in my hands. Yep, good. Okay. All right, done here. So when you feel ready, make your way back up on your feet. Take your time. No, you don't have to go fast. And once you get up on your feet, stop for a second and, evaluate how you feel and let us know if anything feels different. Okay. By the way, before you get up, does anything feel different just laying flat compared to before we did the pull?
Just more loose, if you will. Yeah.
Like less pulling tension?
Yeah, less.
I'm trying not to put ideas in your head, but a lot of people feel that, so I wanted to check to see.
Like I felt it all the way to my lower back, and I just felt that.
Yeah.
That release right there, which
cool.
I'm still enjoying it.
Yeah, good. All right, when you're ready, come on up, take your time, no jerky movements. And once you stand up, stop for a second, bring your attention to your body, and see if anything feels different.
Feels better.
Yeah?
Better, yeah. I can tell. Oh, yeah.
More mobility?
Yeah.
All right, that's what I'm looking for, baby. All right, so now we're going to go back on that table. All right, so we're back after the ring dinger and laying back down. So I'm just looking at your posture again. And hey, that right shoulder came perfect now. It's even. I hope the camera picked up before because it was like this. See how, does it look even now? Yeah, so that tells me for sure we pulled a lot of tension out of the neck and the shoulder because this came way down. Remember when I bent up the knees the first time you said it was pulling here and I told you that's a sign of compression? I'm going to rebend them. I want you to tell me if it feels the same tension here or reduced, or sometimes it goes away completely. You tell me what it feels like now compared to the first time we bent. Notice how much more it bends too, by the way. See how much more flexible you are? Is nothing pulling in the lower back? Dude, you're doing great. Amen. So that means we pulled a significant amount of compression out of your lumbar spine. All right, remember actually now I'm going to do some drop technique to release even more. So we're going to push down this way. Slide down about an inch or two. A little bit more, right there, good. Now the belly part drops down just to give me more room for a deeper release. Boop, 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 boop. This is going to pop up like this. And then I'm going to do some pushing down, and it's going to go slam so you know what to expect. Just stay relaxed. Most people do not complain at all about this technique being too intense or anything like that. Good. Good. Now we're going to come up the spine a little bit, the lumbar spine. Nice. Ooh, that was crunchy right there, huh? Good. Also, this feels a lot looser. So let's test the range of motion in your right sacroiliac. So push down a little bit here. Keep it straight. Remember this one? Lift that one as high as you can. All right, it looks like you didn't get a hitch this time. Does it feel looser, easier to lift? Okay, baby. So we're clearing out all the possible causes of that back pain and that sciatica. So based on how your body's making changes, I'm expecting good stuff to happen as far as feeling better. Good. So I'm lifting up the belly part. Now we're going to do some releasing through here. Ba, 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 ba. Stay relaxed. Good. Hold on. Nice and relaxed. Good. Now we're going to do where the neck transitions to the shoulders. Stay relaxed. You okay with that? Yep. Do a couple more. Nice. One more for good luck. Nice. And then one more actually in the neck proper. Hold on. There it goes. Good. You okay? Yeah. All right, cool. Feels much looser. Remember when I was squeezing on these when you were sitting up, how tight they were? Is it less sore when I'm squeezing? Major sign of improvement. Good. All right, now I want you to roll over on your back, face up. Bokariba. How's it feel moving around too? Do you feel good? Slide down a little bit. Good, right there, right there. Now we're gonna work on those AC joints, and then the other end of the, where the clavicle attaches to the sternum, it's called the sternoclavicular joint. So we're gonna release both ends and a little bit in the ribs. Then we're gonna go down there. So start here, bring your arms out like a T. Stay relaxed. Good. I'm going to do one side at a time because this side's problematic, so I want to make sure I focus better. That's just the left side. No, that's the right side. Yeah. Thank God I'm not a surgeon. I'd be cutting off the wrong side. Is that sore when I do that?
A little bit.
Right there. Good. Turn this way. Now we're going to do the other side of the clavicle, where it attaches to the chest. Good. Bring this way. Turn this way. Good. Back in the middle. A little bit in the ribs. Good. Rest your hands up top. Now I'm coming down to the feet. Actually, we're going to do a knee pull first. If it needs it, it'll release the knee joint, and then it'll probably release more in the hip and the lower back. Okay. All you got to do is just give me a loose, floppy leg. Okay? So loose, floppy, wet noodle. Like a wet linguine. Good. Slide back up. Good. Little toe release. Pop. Now we're going to pull at the ankle to release the ankle, maybe even the arch, maybe even more up there. Drop it in my hands, loose, relaxed. Nice. Same thing on this side. Drop it in my hands. Stay relaxed. Let it go. Nice. Slide back up. Little toes. Good. Pop. Little ankle pull. Oh, that was huge.
Right side again?
Oh, you want it? Huh? Oh, the right side is tighter. Yeah, yeah. Because when you're out, all the joints on that side get overworked. Yeah. So that makes sense. Much louder here. Okay. I'm done on this table. I want to finish off. We're going to do a ball and socket adjustment for the shoulders, the elbows, the wrists, the fingers. So come on up. We're going to sit back on this stool. Sit here, face that way. First thing I want to look at is if your posture made any changes. Can't go back too far because the wall's there. Yeah, this shoulder's significant. It's not perfect, but this shoulder came down pretty significantly. It's not quite as high, but your head tilt is gone. Your head is neutral. That's really good. Much less tension. Turn. Does that feel looser? Yeah. It's going further. Look at that. How about backwards? Smoother? Mm-hmm. Good. Okay. I think we're doing a great job for here. This is already, I stamp my blessings on your lower back, man. All right, let's finish off with the shoulder, elbow, wrist. So bend this one up in front. Okay, I'm hugging around you. Stay relaxed. Let it go. Good. Give me this one. In front, in front, in front. Let it go. There we go. Good. Pivot 90 degrees this way. Turn the whole stool. Give me your arm. Drop it in my hands. Loose. Let it go. A little elbow release. Nothing too crazy. Good. Relax, relax. Little wrist. Good. Let it go. Pull a little bit. Pull. There it goes. Now pull again. Good. Is this your mouse hand?
My keyboard hand.
Keyboard. Now pivot around. Give me that other elbow. Good. Drop it in my hands. Loose, heavy, floppy, loose. Good. A little crunchy there. Drop your elbow down. Relax here. Floppy wrist. Pull a little bit. Again. Relax. There it goes. Head go up. Pull. Good. Okay. Done.
All right.
But I want to do one last thing. I want to retest that shoulder.
Okay.
So the one test that was kind of most positive and wobbly and painful was this. So go ahead and lock out your elbow. Don't let me push. You push up. Ready?
Okay.
Push up. Go.
Much better. Oh my God.
Way stronger. No wobble and no pain.
No pain.
Okay. So I can't say for sure,
Right.
but I'm pretty solid that that's what your shoulder needed. Now it's going to do a little healing, and it should be a lot better.
Oh my
I hope.
God. Thank you.
Based
Wow,
on
this is
previous
amazing.
experiences, when that clears up like that, it clears up the shoulder.
This is what I needed.
Amen.
This is what I
Good.
needed.
You look happy. You definitely released very well today.
Yeah.
Way above average. Any pain in your lower back sitting here?
No, it just feels so much looser. That's why I felt it the most when you
Yeah,
did.
the ring dinger
just-
got
I just
a
felt it.
lot,
And I
man.
just-
And then we put the icing on the cake on this
Yeah,
table.
And then now I just feel like I feel taller too.
Maybe you are. No extra charge for the lengthening.
Thank you for that one.
Oh, one other thing. Sit up straight. Sit up straight. I want to see about your forward head posture. So, again, boom. Remember before I wasn't even touching your ear?
Oh, so I'm back.
So I was here. So see how I'm here now? I was back here. So I'm estimating that to be only a little bit above an inch. And it was it like 2.5, I said before, right?
Yeah, roughly.
Very significant.
Wow.
That lot of tension is gone from here, which it was pulling your head forward. Now your head's popping back over your body. So that should really stabilize the whole spine.
Nice.
All right, my friend. Good
right.
job. I appreciate it. Let's say goodbye to the people out there. I'm sweating, man. This guy made
I
me
give you
sweat.
that. I give
She
you
wouldn't
that.
let me put the fan on because it interferes with the videos. Dr. Eric Herman, Big Diego,
Yes,
doing
sir.
a lot better. Give me some of that. Pound.
Thank
I
you.
appreciate you coming through. If you're watching and you're like, damn, that looked like something I need, I'm suffering, and you're within the tri-state area like New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, I got people coming from, earlier today I had somebody drive up from Delaware, Maryland. If you want to take the trip and come to see little old me, I'll do my very best to help you like this guy. The best way to reach me is my website, retrochiropractic.com. All my information is there, right? You saw my website?
everything.
He's an IT guy. Did I do a good job on my
You did a
website?
Good job.
All right,
Clear.
and there's a book now button. So you just click that button and it asks you to put your name, your address, your name, your cell phone, and your email address. Click send. It goes to my assistant. He gets a notification and he reaches back out to you via texting, right? That's how it worked for you.
Yep.
Some people are a little freaky about texting, but was it efficient?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
simple.
You work out questions back and forth on the text. And if everything works out, he'll get you a good appointment. He'll set you up and give you directions and all the right information. And you come on through too and get an appointment like this, and I'll help you out to the best of my ability. God bless everybody out there. Enjoy the rest of your summer. Adios.